For this video, we want to talk about archiving your class, general notifications, as well as all settings within your Canvas course. So for all of this, you're going to go down to Settings. Settings is an area where you can do a number of things. First off, course details. You can add specific course details like starting and end dates, where students can only participate between those dates. How big of file storage do you want? Notice it's kind of unlimited. You can increase your file size. Right now it's only at 1500 megabytes. Do you want this course copied or private? And you can choose what commons it is. Now, to add people into the course, do you want them to self-enroll? So if I click allow them to self-enroll, it will help them get into the course by sharing a link, which is what we do with most of our courses. I added a link, now they can self-enroll. Now over here, when you're done with the course, how you archive a course is you push conclude this course. When you conclude the course, it will archive it, and all course content will prevent you from modifying grades. Now if you want to be the ability to maintain grades, you can just set the date settings. So archiving stops everything within the course versus just changing the dates where students can interact. So that's up to you. Now, the next tab is sections. Now this just had one section, but maybe you have 4 different classes and you only want to do one course. You can make more sections and they can only interact with the section you assign them, which means you would just need to go in once. You can see everything as a teacher, but they can't see each other. Navigation is very important. What do you want students to be able to view on their menu? Right now we have everything turned on, but really, if I'm not doing announcements, I don't want them to go into the assignments tab. I do want them to be able to see grades and be able to email each other. I want them to be able to see files. I want them to see rubrics. I want them to have conferences because there is a conference feature built into Canvas. I could stick with that, and that's how it looks. Notice it organized it on the left. Are there additional apps, and we'll talk about these in a little bit, that you want to be installed? Please talk with your IT department before you do that. And then other feature options. Okay, and this is about gradebook. So that's highly important when it comes to the settings within your course. Now, what about notification settings? What about your notification settings? So for notification settings, you're going to go to yourself, to your account, and click notifications. And notice, these are all the notifications I have turned on. For me to change them, I simply click on the screen. Okay, so if I don't want notifications on due dates, which right now it's just going to my calendar for when the due date comes in, I do that. If I want it all the time, every time a due date is set, I go there. So you get to manually pick your notification settings. Okay, so that's it for this one. In the next one, we'll keep going. See you soon.